YouTube land. How are you guys today on a Monday? See anything different? I've got a new green screen. I'll talk about that here in a few minutes. I don't know if I'm going to end up using it all the time because it makes me have to stay so close to you guys. I don't know. Or I actually have to stay back because if I get to where I normally am, I had to zoom in my camera to fit the screen in because it's literally just barely fitting. Hey, good morning, Tina. I'm so glad that you're up and you're able to make it to the show today. Oh, you know what? I forgot to pull the order for Prairie Grit. I'm going to have to go and grab that item later. I completely forgot about that because I just don't even think about how I sold something on there. Let me pull up the order for there just so I can know where to go grab it when I have to go grab it. Just while we wait for some folks to follow in. Let's see. And then that weird Prairie Grit. I hardly sell anything on there. Okay, so it said that they took it down from eBay. Where did they put it? It's not in my unsolds. Okay, so that's interesting. So let me open up Prairie Grit. See, when I go to type, I got to get this close to you guys. With that background. I got to figure out a way to make it bigger and back it up some. 5:30? Oh my gosh. Tina, that's so early. Although I was up at 5:30. Good morning, Holly. I know sometimes I wish I would. I wish I would lived in like the Midwest where I could go live at 8:30 and it's still early enough for people on the East Coast and West Coast. But I was looking at the charts on YouTube of when most of my viewers are on, and it's like 6, 7 at night. Yeah, I'm done working by then. Sorry, my eye's been so itchy today. Sorry if I end up having to scratch it 100 times. I've got a lot to do today. I feel motivated. That is awesome. It's the best way is to just get up and get going. I tell my mom that all the time because I talk to her every day and she's always at 2, 3 in the afternoon. Like, I didn't get anything done today. I'm like, get up. And her getting done is like cleaning the house. So I'm always like, get up, get some cleaning done, get whatever you need to get done first. Do that in the morning. And that's usually when I have my most energy. If I waited to do stuff later in the day, I wouldn't get done. I would find an excuse. All right, I'm trying to find my ship orders. It's so weird. So Prairie Grit is a website similar to like Bonanza where you can just auto cross post. So when you list something, although I don't think it automatically lists it, it's really weird. So I sold something last June 30th, and I haven't sold another thing until April 23rd. So I don't have enough sales on it. But it lets me know when I have a sale, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, but I think I only have a very small amount of items listed because it's almost like, so I've been using this program Vendoo to cross post. It's almost like when you import stuff into Vendoo, it's similar to that with Prairie Grit. You have to import your stuff into Prairie Grit, and then you have to edit it to put it into the categories and stuff. So there's work you have to do to get it all set up. I did a few items, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore. All right, let me open this up. Where do I find order? I don't use it enough. Like, it's been almost a year since I've even been here. All right, so there was Corral Coupe cereal bowls. I don't even know if I still have them. I don't know. Let me see if I even still have them in stock. It's supposed to know when I sell it on eBay. Maybe. I don't know. Let me put in Corral cereal. No, I don't even think I have them anymore. It says it took them down, but I don't see them in my unsold. Let me put in Corral in my unsold. I always wonder, like, how do I spell Corral? 2 R's or 1 R? 1 R. So I don't think I have them. I think I sold them. So I'm going to deal with that later. I think I have to cancel that, which I'm okay with because I don't do anything on Prairie Grit. Nice background. I know I was playing around with so many different backgrounds, and I don't know. It's just really weird seeing like how it like forms your outline. It's just weird. There is one that has like a living room background, which I really like. So I was downloading a bunch of stuff today to try different backgrounds. And this one, look, it's like, this is a sunrise. So I thought it was perfect for morning time. Yeah, so Tina's got to do stuff when she first gets up also. Yeah, me too. Hey, good morning, Charlie. All right, well, we got 8 of you in here. Yay. All right, so let's get, oh, yes, I wanted to tell you about my background. So I was at a garage sale this weekend, and they had a projector screen that you set up and pull up and hook it. And I said, hey, how much do you want for the projector screen? Because I was in a shed. They had like 2 outbuildings that had stuff in it, plus their gravel driveway. They were out in the driveway. And he goes, oh, I don't know. How about $10? And I said, okay. I said, well, I'm trying to figure out if it's big enough, because it's not very big. It's like you can't see, but it's like literally ends right here and right here. It's not very big at all. And he said, oh, I see my Wi-Fi is going down. I hope I don't have any problems with you guys today with it. And he said, I said, oh, I don't know. And I was kind of fiddling around and lifted it up to see if it would be high enough for when I'm sitting. And he said, oh, I have a projector. And I'm like, I don't want your projector. I just want the screen. I said, it's for my YouTube channel. And I probably should have, I don't know much about projectors, so I don't know if it would have been worth picking one of those up also. But I'm like, would you take 5 for it? I don't know if it's going to work. And he goes, how about 8? I said, all right, I'll do 8. Because, I mean, if it doesn't sell, I mean, it works to as long as I'm sitting here. If I was just sitting here talking with you guys, it would be fine. Now, as I start to move, it could be a problem. I had to move away some stuff right here. So if I have to get up, I have space. So I have to package these 2 items first so it clears out my pathway, because it's so close to me. It is so close to me, so it will fit. But yeah, so now I have a little green screen. So isn't that cool? I kind of like it. All right, so let's get going. Let's pack some orders. How did you guys do this weekend? Oh, am I choppy? Is it still choppy, Charlie? Because my little Wi-Fi signal's gone. So I think maybe I might be back. But yeah, I noticed this morning I was trying to stream something, watching it while I was getting ready. And I had to turn off Wi-Fi because I was like, oh, hope I'm not going to have a problem today. Let's pray I'm not going to have a problem. I'm going to do Amazon first because I sold 2 big items on Amazon that I want to package and get them out of my way right here. So hopefully I'm okay. Oh, my Wi-Fi came back on. So here and there. I don't know. If it gets that bad, let me know and I'll just stop the live stream. But until then, I'm just going to go ahead and continue on. Hopefully it doesn't go out altogether. If it goes out, just hold on for a few minutes or a few seconds. I will connect to my hotspot on my phone. So if it happens to go out, don't leave me. I will come back. All right, so let's see. Let's do these first. I sold 2 of these. I got to package up Hello Kitty dolls. They're the, hold on. Oh, I don't know if it's going to work with the green screen because you see how it like went blurry. They're the My Life dolls. Good morning, Jennifer. So this is the first time trying it with the green screen. It's really funny because this is a yellow tag and it looks, look at how it went weird and it went orange. I don't know if I'm going to like the green screen, guys. I may take it down and only do it on the times when I'm just sitting here chatting with you guys. All right, so I paid $9 for this, which I got to take my sticker off. And I sold it for $40.87. And this was on Amazon, FBM. I did not end up shipping these in because at the price the time I bought them was in January, and the price had just gone down on them because anytime there's clearance at Walmart and it's like everybody can buy them, prices just tank on stuff. So I'll hang on to them until the price starts to go back up. I got 1 more of them. So I sold 2 of them. And then once 2 sold like back to back, I said, okay, I must have the buy box. I'm going to go check and see what the next highest price is. Because if the next highest price was like $40 or let's say $50, then I would have bumped myself up to a penny below that next highest one. So I would have still kept the buy box, but I would have made, more money. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the sticker off both of these. So I ended up checking it. I actually am not the lowest price, but for some reason I have the buy box. So I didn't touch my price. I left it as is. Now these dolls, I have boxes that fit pretty good. I have to cut the box down a little bit, but I do need to order more of these because if my other one sells, I'm all out of boxes. I only had 2 left because when I originally listed these, I had quite a few left, but then I found out that the box that these ship in also fit those leaf blowers I was selling perfectly, those leaf blowers. And so I used them for the leaf blowers, and now I'm short a box. These are the boxes. So I ordered these from Staples. They're 24 by 12 by 12. They're a pretty good box. They're nice to have on hand for things like this. So if I'm going to keep picking up these dolls, look, I literally can't even push my chair back anymore. I'm going to hit my screen. Hey, peekaboo. This is Amazon, so I got to use clear tape versus my eBay tape. Okay, now I'm going to put the doll in. I got to resize it. So what do you guys think? Should I go back to my normal screen and not do this screen when I'm doing this type of thing? I think it might be easier. I think this would still be taking up most of this, but I would have had the camera would be backed up some. Hold on, I'm dropping stuff, knocking stuff over. These boxes are big. And they're 24 inches. And they're 12 inches high, but I'm probably cutting a good 6 inches off. If I didn't cut it off, I would have to fill it with something. So I wanted to see. So Holly says she went to an estate sale, overwhelming, though I did sell an item this morning that I listed last night. Oh, awesome. What kind of item did you sell? Yes, green screen for talk time only is better. Yeah, I think I might turn it off and just move it. We have loads of listing. Did score Rock Revival jeans. Oh, that's good, Charlie. Tina says, I'm in a townhouse, so it's hard to make room for all my inventory. Yeah, it is hard when you're in limited space. Yeah, so I'll do this, I'll package this one, and then I'm going to get up and move the green screen, which will be really simple. It should be. I say that. It should be. It should be simple. We'll see. I just wanted to show it to you guys, so I'm okay with moving it. And then I'm going to have to fiddle with my screen settings. Okay, hold on. I got to hang on to the, I got to keep that cardboard. I listed some Pokemon cards, individual Pokemon cards last week, so that cardboard will be good for Pokemon cards. Okay, let's cut this one. Did you guys miss me on Friday? I didn't do a show Friday morning. I went shopping instead. I feel like I'm yelling. I think it's because I'm sitting so far back. I'm yelling. I was like, I laughed. I spent the day with my mom crafting yesterday, and she was texting my sister-in-law, and she always does the talk to text, and she was yelling into the phone. I'm like, Mom, do you think you're yelling all the way to Vermont? Like, you're literally, you don't have to yell into it. Oh, it's funny. I find it weird. It's so much harder to tape a box when your edges aren't like even, or lining up like a normal box flap would do when you cut it like this. Okay. I don't feel comfortable with this right here. Just checking my joints here where it joins up. It just was kind of loose, and I kind of do what they used to call like the H taping job, which is when you would tape it down the middle and then you tape the edges also. Could also be an I depending on the size of your box. But I like to do it on these boxes that I cut and then they flap isn't down the middle. I like to tape the edges. Okay, let's see how much this weighs. First time sending this specific doll, so I'll have to put in the info. All right, let me move. Oh, happy birthday to who? Oh, Jump Trader, you're in here. Happy birthday, Anissa. I think we're the same. Oh no, you're the big 5-0. You're the big 5-0. All right, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move my green screen. I don't know what it'll look like once I move it, though. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. All right. And now I want to back my camera up. So hold your horses, focus. There we go. Hey, maybe I don't have to back it up so much. Hey, look at that. If I put it over here, you can still see my background on that green screen. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, where did no, let's see. Right there or right there. I kind of think maybe right here. Let's do that one. Let's do that and see how it goes. Yeah, you're the big 5-0. Maybe I shouldn't be saying how old you are. But you should be proud of your age. 50 years of living. That's awesome. I need a little bird tweet sound. I know. I like that. I like that background. Yeah, I tried so many of them. All right, 3 pounds, 13 ounces. Let's do this buyer first. Tape. You're in my way, tape. I don't have enough room on my desk right now. I'm the 5-0. I went on a cruise for my 50th. Uh-oh, Amazon says your session has expired. You are being logged out. Amazon? What do you mean? What do you mean by all that? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because I logged out of my business Amazon this morning and logged into my personal because I had something I had to drop ship. I'm trying some drop shipping. Not on eBay or Amazon. Only on platforms that allow it. So I had to go and ship out of my personal one. All right, come on. Why are you not working for me right now? Now I'm going to have to 313. 313. I have to keep saying it or I'm going to forget by the time it clears out. 313. I think I got like 20 orders this morning to package. 12. I don't know how big this is. I got to measure. Let's see how deep it is now. 6. On Friday, I didn't go live because I was going out doing some garage sales. And I'm going to do a separate video on my garage sale haul. I was going to do it at the end of this. But then I'm like, you know what? I I don't put that in the title, so people aren't coming here to see that, and people who like that kind of content aren't getting the chance to see it. So I'm going to do a separate video for that, unless I show it to you guys and then just do a separate video. I don't know. I might do that too. Let's see. Parcel select. Priority mail. $10.43. That's it to ship this big box. What? Where are you going? You're going to Minnesota and it's only costing $10. That doesn't sound right. 24, 12, and 6, 3 pounds, 13 ounces. $10. I was thinking it was going to be like 20 something. It's very weird. Very weird. All right. Let's see what the label says. Let's make sure it took the numbers right. The label says, yeah, 3.8 pounds. Huh, interesting. All right. Well, guess I made out pretty good with that. There's one down. We got one more to go of the same thing. So on Friday, I only had 4 items. Hey, good morning, fishing and picking. You're not. Oh, Jennifer Hayes, you're not a mod here yet. That's because Jennifer's not around long enough, usually with the days I make people mods. But it is weird, isn't it? She's always good at dropping everybody's links. Good morning, Laura. I should go make you a mod, Jennifer. If you're around when I'm done this one. Because normally you don't stick around for very long in mine. Maybe it's because you're not a mod. You feel out of place because you're not able to drop all those links. But I will make you one. What's nice when you sell more than one item and you have to Frankenbox the box for it, your box thing is already at the measurement, which I like. I still can't believe that was only $10. Cha-ching, that's money in my pocket. Because I do free, no, actually I don't do free shipping on Amazon on that one. On the bigger, bulkier items, I don't do free shipping on Amazon. Plus, I wasn't expecting to sell at FBM. I was expecting to just wait for the price to come down, go back up, and then send it in. Whoops, it went up. It went up. Yeah, I like this resizer a lot because you can put this part on the edge of the cardboard and then have the blade down here. It's a blade that cuts. It scores your thing so it's easy to flip it over. I like it. I like that one a lot for these, especially when you're doing big boxes like this. If I had to use, because I know there's some that are just like this with the roller, if I had to sit there and go straight on my own, it would not be straight. It would not be pretty. I said I should have had something queued up for you, and it said to sing happy birthday on here. I don't sing very good, so I don't. I mean, I know I sing every now and then on here. I could sing like one line of happy birthday, which is normally when I sing when I open up. It's a short song. I know y'all go running if you heard me singing for like a 3-minute song. All right, for those who are late this morning, this is what I'm shipping. This doll, it's Hello Kitty. It's called My Life. It's from Walmart. It was on clearance for $9 in January. I sold it for $40 plus shipping on Amazon. I started with Amazon first because these were big and they were in the way. They were in the way of me to be able to move with my green screen going, which I'll do that another time, the green screen. That'll be good when I'm just like pre-recording a video. I don't think I come on very often and just sit and talk to you guys. I always have so much to do, so I like to talk to you when I multitask. Come on, bend. I don't bubble wrap or do anything to this. I literally just throw it in the box. So last July, they had a toy clearance, and I sold, I think I picked up about 20 of, not this style doll, but like this doll, this My Life doll. I picked them up. I think they were probably about $9 back then too. I was there the day they had just marked these down, and I was very lucky to get them because they don't last very long. I mean, $9 for a doll like that, it's a good deal. And it's Hello Kitty, even better. And it's a dark skin tone doll, and those do really good because not all stores will carry those, depending on where you live. So if people can't find them in their local store, they'll go online to find them. Hence why I sell them. Somebody told me that one time watching a YouTube video. So now I kind of keep an eye out and we'll pick things up like that. I just want to do my... You're like, man, using a lot of tape on that. I am. I wanted to get there without any issues. Wonder how much this one will cost. I don't know where this one's going. I can't believe that one was only $10. I'm still just dumbfounded by that. And of course, on Mondays, I always show you what I did for crafts over the weekend, which I will show you guys. Unless you're my Facebook or Instagram friend, I did post them on both. Let's see. This one is, what? $9.21? Going to Virginia? Something has got to be wrong with these rates. 24 inches, 12 inches, 6 inches. There's no way. 3 pounds, 13 ounces. I don't know. It doesn't sound right, guys. It just seems so cheap for a large box. It doesn't sound like the dimensional stuff is kicking in. I don't know. It's just weird. Oh, I gotta put my, where's my priority stickers? Hold on. Let me grab my stickers here. Since I don't use priority boxes when I do those, I put these little priority mail stickers on them. Not as much choice in dark skin dolls, but that one is really cute. Yeah, there's not. And I live in an area that is not very diverse. So for me, I can usually find those types of things on clearance, which is great because I can, sell them to areas that don't carry as many dolls like that. But I can usually get them on clearance, but it also means that they usually don't have very many of them because the store doesn't stock a lot of things that they're not going to sell much of. The crafts you posted turned out so cute. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, I had a really fun time. My mother and I have been getting together on Sundays doing crafts. I've really enjoyed it. It is just barely within the normal range. Oh, is it? So it meets the dimensional, so it hasn't like kicked up to that next one. That's good. That's another reason why it's good to cut it down. What was the retail price before Mark? Let me see if I can see. $34.97 is what the price was at the store. I use my scorer. I use it to make boxes longer. I learned that. I learned that trick. I did a video one time on that. I didn't do it really good. It takes me a while because I don't do it enough. All right, I'm looking for YouTube. I don't have YouTube open, so let me go open it so I can make Jennifer the link queen a mod. There I am right there. I gotta mute myself. Open. So let me go open it so I can. Here we go. So weird hearing yourself talk. All right, Jennifer. I'm going to make you a mod. Oh, my stomach. I had some yogurt this morning, but my stomach just said, feed me, by gurgling, by going, I'm hungry. Okay. Let's see. Now I got to go back. Where was I? Amazon. So also on Amazon, I sold, I guess we'll get to those later because they're buried. So let's bounce around. Let's do, I think these are eBay. Oh, I got off the screen because I was trying to find that Prairie grit item. All right, let me go down to where I sold these. Yeah, so I have these listed individually. There's some pens. Aren't they? They're so cute. Look at them. Oh, look at that. My camera zoomed in so well on them. Oh, finally, my web camera is working good. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. Let me turn off my green screen. Green screen. None. Okay. All right, so I have these listed individually, and somebody said, hey, will you, because, I've been adding shipping to my items lately, and somebody said, will you combine shipping? And I said, yeah, go ahead and purchase them. I took off immediate payment so then I could send you an invoice, and then I was like, no, why don't I quickly combine them, make one listing, take the other two down, and that's what I did. So I ended up making one listing and she bought it. I didn't want to deal with like, oh, she accepts my offer or does something and then she doesn't pay, right? I like immediate payment. Give me my money now. So I paid $3.28 for the two of these combined, and I sold them for $20 plus shipping. And I told her $5 in shipping. I don't even know how much it's going to cost. I wasn't in my office to weigh anything. I just guessed. I might be right. I might be wrong. Let's see. I wanted to looking for my half. Here they are. My half sheets of tissue. I don't know why when I sell my paper goods type stuff, I always feel better when I can wrap them. I don't know why that is. Hey, Jennifer, can you flex your new mod powers on me? Oh, by timing me out? She can. She could put you in the corner. I think what you probably want to do is, what did I do? Oh, I closed my YouTube tab. I meant to keep it open. Hold on. Let me make you a mod. Oh, good. It still has muted. Let me make you a mod. Aaron? Did I get the name right? Or was that somebody else who's Aaron? So you can drop your own link to your channel if you want. I don't know. I probably messed it up. Like always, I mess things up. I don't get people's names right all the time. Although if Scarlett comes in today, I remember Scarlett now. I missed it last week. So let's see how much. Oh my gosh, this is only 4 ounces. I overcharged her for shipping. Oops. Yeah, shipping's only $3. $3.12. Sorry, Mary. So $3.12, and I paid $3.28, and they paid like $25, and I'm in it for $6 something. That's not bad. Oh, you are Aaron. Isn't that what I said? Oh, you said Aaron, huh? Oh, so you're not Aaron. What? Who's Aaron that comes in here? Who's Aaron? Isn't there an Aaron that comes in? I don't have very many men in here. I should remember who's who. I'm looking at my little scratch piece of paper. Please be better at leaving your scratch pieces of paper in a place where you can find them when you need them, Tamara. Alan. Why do I always want to call you something else? I get the A right, but I always get the rest of it wrong. I'm so sorry. Please remember that. Sorry, Alan. I'll remember sometime. I will get it sometime. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Oh, I'll show you what I got next. So I just listed this. When I was doing my inventory, I found him and he's just been sitting around to be listed. And I said, I wasn't in a hurry to list them because, well, you'll see why. And I was like, what the heck? I'm just going to list it. I got to fix them because something moved on them. For those who have been following my channel for the last 4 or 5 months, you may remember these because I was selling these at Christmas time. But I was selling Christmas ornaments with a mask. Look at this guy. So he by himself, this little elf, he's part of the Elf Mates collection that you could get at Dollar General. He was very, very popular. This guy, the baker, the cooker, chef, whatever he's called, the chef, he was really popular and sold so fast. Well, for some reason, I had this little guy and I had another one. I didn't know. But this one, my sister adorned with a roll of toilet paper in this mask. So I came across it and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to list it. What the heck? I have like 10,000 listings. So why not just list it now so I don't forget to list it come Christmas time? So I listed him and he sold. So I paid $7 for the doll, and which, by the way, these were so hard to find. As soon as they came out in Dollar General, I had picked up a bunch in I think it was October, end of October. And on the way home, I had sold some in October, and then on the way home for my mother, we bought a bunch on the way home, and they sold so fast, and I could never find them again. They were all out in the stores. They kept having sales on them. Buy 2 dolls and get an outfit for free or something like that, but they never had them in stock. They were always sold out. So $7, and I sold him for $25. We still love you. Why would you not love me? Because I can never remember Aaron's name or Alan's name. See, I still do it. All right, just change your name to Aaron. That's it. You're now going to be Aaron. Sorry, I keep even messing it up, even within 5 minutes. All right, so that's the story behind these little dolls. If they come out with them again this year, I highly suggest picking them up. You need to put that in your memory bank because I may or may not tell you about them. Especially if I have more people in my area that resell, because I'm probably going to go around and buy as many as I can of them. And I mean, you don't have to decorate them with a face mask. But these were so popular. They're made by, you can put an elf on a shelf in your title. They're made by the makers of the Elf on the Shelf. So it's nice because they're related. So they're in the same company. Stick them right in here. I could have put them in a poly bag, but we'll put them in a nice bag. Nice box so he arrives nicely. For $25. $25 in April. Can you guys believe that we got snow last week? I know some of you that were on here on Wednesday saw it, but it continued all the way into Thursday. It's now all gone, thankfully. That is one of the joys of when we get snow right now. It doesn't last long. Hey, good morning, Stitch It. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Making sure I didn't miss anybody else. Hey, good morning, Alan. You know how many chats I go in on not on an irregular, but on a over the last 6-9 months on a regular basis, but not regular, if that makes sense to you. Maybe 20 times or so. People still don't remember my name. Sometimes I think it's easier to remember somebody's name that's odd. But although it took me a little bit to finally remember Anissa, and there's not very many Anissas out there. All right, let's see. 4 ounces. Let's print your baby. Here we go. You're going to Minnesota. 2 Minnesota orders today. You're going to Roosevelt. Thank you, Connie. I don't know what you're going to do with this time of year. Maybe it's something she really, really wanted, but never could get it at Christmas time because they sold out. It was even hard to find them online, and the price went up. I probably could have held on to this and gotten a lot higher price for it. I don't know. I just kind of, I didn't even look up comps. I just put a fair price, which I felt was fair. I still have a vintage elf from my childhood. I used to hide him around the living room and tell my kids he was watching them and going to report back to Santa. You know, I never heard of that when my kids were young. There was never an elf on the shelf. Never heard of it. I guess maybe they've been around all the time, but nothing we ever did, which I'm kind of bummed out. I would have had so much fun with that. All right. I sold this. Actually sold this on Friday right after I shipped everything. I sold this and I was kind of bummed because now I'm like, oh, you got to wait till Monday. So I paid, can you see it? $1.47. So I paid $1.47, sold it for $9.99. I sold one of these last week, I think, and the person got it and already left me feedback saying what a great deal and how much they loved it. I've been getting really good feedback lately. Really good feedback. One lady wrote a book. You know how you can write longer characters now in your feedback? Somebody wrote a really long feedback and it was really good. Really good. I like reading it. I like reading good feedback. I don't like when people just say thanks. Like, no, tell me more. Tell me how much you love me. You love the way I do business. Look at this. You can see the item right. They'll know what they're getting because you can see it right through the envelope. Cheapos. If I wanted see-through envelopes, I would have ordered and put in, can I get some see-through envelopes? I hope eBay has fixed that with their supplier. I know that the price of plastic has gone up. Maybe that's why they do it maybe that's why they got it so cheap now. Speaking of, did you see, I was watching the news the other night. Wood has gone up 320%. Isn't that crazy? And then they were saying copper and PVC had gone up, which of course PVC is plastic. So I'm assuming all plastics have probably been affected by it. I should have grabbed an IKEA bag when I got started this morning. Your kids hated him. Yeah. Who wants to track their habits? I know, not me. No, I do. I do sometimes. I haven't done my planner in 3 weeks. You guys, I'm so slacking. So I did a travel time chit chat the other day. And I got to edit it later when I get off this and put it up. And I even said in there, like, yeah, it's Saturday, but I'm not going to put it up until Monday afternoon, probably. Let's grab this. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What should we package to go? Oh, no. Oh, here you are. All right. So this is one of those items that was pre-packaged, so you can't get to see it. But I sold it because I've ever shown you what it is. Let me share my screen. Oh, my screen. All right, this is what I sold. Boop, there we go. Let's make it big. This thing right here, it is a decal you put on your wall, bedroom. I guess you could put on a laptop, right? I mean, that'd be pretty cool in your car window or something. But it's How to Train Your Dragon. Remind me later. So, toothless. So that's what I sold. $9.98. So I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1. I sent them to Amazon. See my Amazon sticker. And I've told this story before, but on Amazon, the feedback, the reviews on them were pretty bad because people were just sending the decal into Amazon, like just in a strip. And Amazon doesn't treat your stuff good. You need to send stuff into Amazon like it's ready to go to a customer, to pop it in their box or a bag and ship it. If you don't want it to get there in a bag damaged, then you need to protect it so it doesn't get damaged in the bag, because they like using poly bags for things that should not go in a poly bag. So I ordered them, waited for my boxes. This is the first time I ordered these 6x4x4 boxes, and I put them in a box. So my items, when they got them, would not be damaged. But that also increased my cost of goods because I didn't order a large amount of them because it was my first time doing it. It was 2 years ago. And I couldn't compete. So I ended up pulling them all back and threw them up here on eBay. And I still have them on Amazon too, but they don't sell on Amazon. I do merchant fulfill, but the price is still pretty low. This person probably could have gotten these cheaper on Amazon than buying it for me today for $9.88. But it's already packaged, so I just need to throw a label on it. Let's close that. Yeah, so I've learned with things like this that I just need to be more aware. Let's see, it's only 2 ounces. I mean, it's just a piece of paper inside. I don't source at the Dollar Tree much anymore. The only thing that's good at the Dollar Tree for sourcing for Amazon is doing bundles. Whoa, this is going internationally. $11. Now I know I then go to Amazon and buy it. Let's see. They paid $13.54. Huh. That is. No, it's $11. Do I have to go? Wait a minute. Did they already pay the tax? I don't know why some of my listings have that eBay International Standard instead of first class. No, okay. Shipping method is first class. All right. I'm going to go to Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. It's Pirate Ship. All right, Pirate Ship. You're going to, where are you going, Pirate Ship? You're going to QC. I'm assuming that's Quebec, because you're going to somebody with a very French name, Marie Eve, with a little slushy on her E. All right, Pirate Ship. Marie. Let's find you, Marie. Marie Eve. Into Quebec. I could probably drive it to her quicker if the border was open. All right, 6, 4, 4, 2, which would be ounces. I'm not going to put insurance on it. And what are you shipping? Wall decals. $9. 1 ounce. Oops, why'd that put a 10 in? No, I said 1 ounce. No, you don't need to save my package. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Oh, yeah, it's only $8.49 through Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. I like Pirate Ship. Buy my label. Print the label. Print. Print. All right. I'm going to put it in my half of a label-y thingy thing here. Tina, you're too old. Probably not as old as Anissa, because Anissa's old. The big 5-0. AARP eligible. I like being 50. I didn't like being 51. I don't like being like an odd number. I like being like an even. When I turned 52 last year, I was okay with 52. I didn't like 51. It was really weird. Uh-oh. Jennifer's 50. You guys are babies. Okay. Y'all are babies. I'm far past AARP. You're 63. Woo, you are. You are up there. Your retirement age. Social Security eligible. I don't even know. What's the age for Social Security now? I don't even know. What's the earliest you can take Social Security? I have no idea. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Canada. Canada. How am I going to put this on this box? All right. So now I'm going to get crafty here. Which I like my crafts. I like the crafts. I get to get crafty with my packaging. I don't want to sing today. Oh, I know what I need to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I said I wasn't going to sing, right? To you. Happy birthday to Anissa. Happy birthday to you. And many more. There, that's the singing you get for me today. People be paying me to not sing. Okay. Boop, there we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right, let's go back. Let's go hit the back button. I even got a Poshmark order today. I don't think I pulled it. I forgot. Oh, yeah, I did pull it. What do we got next? How about this sticker book? Ba-bam! All right, here it is. So I want to tell you guys, so I have a whole tote of these sticker books, different ones. And it is so helpful that I put in the title how many stickers are in the book, because they're all lined up like this. And I can look at my picture because, you know, on the phone, it's so tiny because I use my phone to pull stuff. And I'm like, okay, it's got this like teal colored. That's all I can really see. And so I'll look at the title and it will say 1557. So I flip really quick and I'll look for this teal color. And then I'll look at how many stickers, because I have a number of books that are teal. And I could see this, pull it out and be like, oh, yep, that's the one. The seasonal sticker book. So I don't know how much I paid for this one. Probably $4.99, because I was pretty much, when I was buying all these, they were $4.99. But, you know, I never put in a cost of goods on that one. $19.88 is what I sold it for. Let me grab an envelope, an envelope, an envelope. As much as I don't like these, I like them. I just wish you couldn't see through them. Look at, somebody can see there's a sticker book right through it. That's how mail theft happens. People can see what's inside a package. If this said Apple phone, right, and you could see through it, and it was an Apple phone, somebody would steal it. I guess I wouldn't put anything of high value in here that you can see through. Let me just clear out my pile of garbage is starting to get bigger. Oh, I want to tell you something too. It's stuck to my finger. I can't get it off. My finger's got some sticky stuff on it. Hey, Seashells by Sue. How are you? It's 55 in Atlanta. Well, we're talking about our age, not the temperature. Sue is only 55. And I know that not to be true. I think you're older than that. Maybe I'm not right. For some reason, I feel like you are older than that. Actually, I'm pretty sure you're younger than that, is what I should be saying. I used to tell people all the time that I was older than what I was. So when people would say, when I was like 45, they'd be like, how old are you? And I'd be like, 55. Because I would expect people to say, you don't look 55. But you know, sometimes people wouldn't say that. I guess maybe because I looked like I was 55. Oh, this is going to Puerto Rico. 55 for discount at the Goodwill. Oh, okay. Thought you were saying you were 55. I haven't been reading what y'all say. What y'all saying? I want my Goodwill senior discount. When does that happen? 60 in our area. Okay. We don't have Goodwills. No Goodwill discount for you. Nothing for me, because I don't have a Goodwill. So I went to this garage sale that I bought that projector screen from. Yeah, I really should have grabbed my IKEA bag. And they are selling their house. They're moving. They're moving actually closer to you, Anissa, because they're moving down to the Finger Lakes. So not really in your area, but you know, closer to you than probably me at that point. And they had so many toys, like Fisher Price stuff, but I don't know enough about it to really know what to do. I'm thinking about going back there this weekend and saying, hey, when you get ready to move, if you don't want to sell all your stuff, I don't know if I want all their crap though. That's the thing. Well, they're moving, but they buy storage units and they resell the stuff out of the storage units. But they said they have somebody who buys their stuff and puts it on eBay. Because we got to talking, and we were talking about my husband being retired from the military because they were selling some military stuff. And that's when I was like, oh, somebody's in the Army, because I wanted to thank them for their service. And she goes, oh, no, we buy storage units. And that was in a storage unit. And I said, oh, my husband retired from the Air Force. And so then she goes, oh, what did you retire from? And I'm like, oh, I'm not. I'm still working. She goes, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I resell on eBay and Amazon and other platforms. And they found out I had a YouTube channel because I bought that thing from them. Oh no, I just knocked my garbage over. I'm trying to grab some. So, oh, I probably should show you what I sold. So I sold these magnets. They go in a planner from a brand called Park Lane. So they mark your place like in a planner or a notebook or something like that. But I want to sandwich them so they don't bend or anything. Hey, good morning, Sherry Robertson. I still love it because my sister is Sherry Robinson, so it's always weird. Robinson's her maiden name. And so she was telling me that they buy these storage units. And I was talking to the gentleman as I was buying the screen. And I was saying how it's been so hard sourcing lately because there's not, well, they were saying how there's not storage auctions. Everything's gone online and there's so much more competition and they're not doing it anymore. And I said, yeah, I'm having a hard time finding stuff around here. There's very few thrift stores. And he goes, yeah, there used to be one in Ogdensburg, but that closed. Now all we have is the Salvation Army in Messina, but it's really small. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. And even then, it's crap that's in there. And hey, good morning, Tio. Hey, good morning, Craig. The gentlemen are falling in. I don't know if Alan's still around, but there's another male in here. Yeah, they keep saying your name, Alan. I'll get it right sooner or later. And so we were talking about that, and I said, yeah, I go all the way to like Syracuse, and I try and buy stuff in Syracuse, but even there, it's really limited. And yeah, he says it's been really tough, really tough. There's people that sell at some antique booths, and they're having a hard time finding stuff. And yeah, I said, yep, that's us right now. I'm having a tough time finding stuff, but I got to stop making my excuses though, and I just gotta trying to pivot the business again. I think. Which I did my travel time chit chat, and part of it was talking about my sales numbers. And I mean, this week when the end of the month comes around, I'll be able to run my numbers and we'll see how things look. Although I think I just got my invoice for April in one of my stores, and it's my other store, and I'm like, it's not even April's not done yet. Why are you sending me April invoice? That's weird because in my main store, I get everything is sent to me at the end of the month. So it's weird getting things in the middle of the month for the month. So I sold this little Mickey Mouse. Oh, did I tell you on those? Oh, it's too late. I don't know. I didn't tell you on those magnets how much I paid for them and what I sold them for. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me grab some. This works as a really good lint remover. There's some lint on my Mickey Mouse. I don't know. It's like pieces. Looks like wood chips. I don't know what that would be from. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what that was. All right. Mickey Mouse. It's a sum-sum. Isn't that how you say that? Is that T silent? Sum-sum? The Mickey Mouse one. I got these for like, I don't know, 19 cents, I think. Oh, 39 cents at Walgreens. And I will tell you what I sold it for when I look over there. I only sold it for $7.99. But you know, I paid 39 cents for it. So it's not a huge profit, but it's a profit. So that's what my whole... Still watch my travel time chit chat. Even if you don't want to listen to it, just put it on and walk away. I could use it. I like the... especially if it's got ads on it, right? You get the ad revenue. But I talk quite a bit on that about my sales. My sales have been down. My sales, even though you guys see me packaging stuff, I think it's because I don't feel like even my average sale price is that much different. I'm wondering if my sales numbers, does anybody know when you look at eBay and you see your total sales, does that include what your customer pays you in shipping? If you do shipping separate, does that include that? Because I was thinking this morning, I'm like, maybe it's because I've been charging shipping on more items lately and it doesn't include that. But my sales are down like considerably right now. Like a lot. I keep watching my number on eBay drop. My, that 30-day average or 30-day total, whatever it is. I'm like, this is ridiculous. What is going on with my numbers? They're so bad right now. Even though Friday I only had 4 packages, I said to my husband, he's like, are you going to go live? And I said, Tony, I only got 4 packages. So let's go out. He went shopping with me. So we took off and went garage selling. But I said, even if I was to go live, it would be like a 10-minute live. Well, maybe not because I talk too much, but it would not have been very interesting for 4 items. Maybe I'll show you guys what I sold because I know some people come here just because they want to see what I've sold. Let's see. But I can show you that, guys, later. But yeah, it's just really, really bad. I'm downgrading my store. Yeah, and this is, I'm in the Boss Facebook group. Business online. I don't even know what it stands for, but it's Boss. It's run by Katie, Vicky, Teresa from the Katie and Vicky channel. And so Teresa put out like a spreadsheet that shows you when you should downgrade or upgrade or whatever. Because I've been trying to think about, should I downgrade? Because I'm at the premium level right now paying $59.95, and I'm trying to decide if I should go down. And after running the numbers, I'm like, no, I should stay where I'm at. Because it would cost me $200 in listing fees over the $1,000 you get a month. So I'm like, no, I got to stay at my level. I think it's good if you're at the, if you were at the next level up from the premium, I can't even remember what it's called, Anchor Store. If you're at the Anchor Store, then it would be worth probably coming down. Because a lot of people went up to the Anchor that had maybe 3,000 items. But right now, you get 10,000 at the premium level. I like having so many that I feel I can just list stuff and hope it sells. And like that elf doll. I normally probably wouldn't have listed that. I would have spent the time listing something else and using my allotment for that. But instead now I don't even pay attention. I just list it and figure, what the heck, let's just get it up. If it's there, I'm just going to list it. And it sold. So it made eBay money by me listing it now and selling it. So I'm really thankful that they went ahead and upgraded everybody's amount that they can list, especially if you're on managed payments. Which, speaking of managed payments, my new store got invited into managed payments. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go into managed payments, only for the fact that I love to have a cha-ching to know when I sell something. Because if I don't see or whatever, I have to remember to log in and log out and log into that other account to check it. So with eBay or PayPal right now, I only take PayPal. So I'll get a pop-up saying that I've had a sale or I've had something on PayPal. And right now that's pretty much the only thing for PayPal is that. So that's how I know I've had a sale. And I wouldn't get that anymore. I wish you could do 2 cha-chings on eBay. Have 2 of them. Yeah, Nissa, I saw that you commented, and I think that's why it popped up in my feed. Because if you are friends with somebody and they comment in a group that you're in with them, it's notifies me or does something, and it popped up in my news feed, and that's when I ended up seeing that chart. Because I really don't go to those groups very often, unless something prompts me to. But all right, so these shorts, shorts, just Covington, size 36. I think they used to be my husband's. I'm pretty sure they probably were. And so that's why I have no cost of goods in it. And I sold them for $15. But I can tell you these things have been listed for years and years and years and years and years. And they finally sold $15. And I bet you they were probably listed when it was back when I was doing my wood background. So it's been at least probably 2 years. And did I have that background in Vermont? I think I did. So it could have been listed 3 years ago. Could be 3 years. It's been a while. If I get to 1,000 listings, it will be a miracle. I have some of those to sell and they ain't selling. All right, what was it? What did I just package? You said that on. I'm behind my messages. I'm still listing 3 items per day consistently since February 1st. Wow, Sherry, that's great. And my sales keep increasing. Wow. Yeah, you know, the thing is I feel like my sales numbers aren't bad. It's my dollar numbers that aren't good. So I think just my lower price items are selling. And a lot of things like this, right? This is only 15 bucks. A lot of these items, I'm selling a lot of older items, which I'm really happy with. You've been hearing me probably saying that, oh, there goes something that's been listed for 2 years, 3 years, or something like that. But I'll tell you, my Amazon number is pathetic right now, like so bad that I've got to decide what I need to do. I need to either decide to get back into Amazon, or I don't know. I don't know what I just need to do something, because that number is so bad. So bad. It's really bad. It's at like less than a third of what it normally is. So last year being a great year, a wonderful year, and this year just being crappy. It's like really bad. But I know a lot of people who are having tough years right now on Amazon. But I think it's because we're not changing the way we're doing things. And for me, I got to change. I can't rely on retail arbitrage because there's just, the stuff is not around for me. I'm limited on the amount of the sourcing that I can do on the locations, right? Because I only have very few places I can source at here. And there's nothing at them. So I got to expand. I got to do something. So I'm trying to figure that out. That's probably going to be on my top agenda this week, is just, I got to figure something out. My sales are in the pooper. Anissa, your sales have always been in the pooper. And I definitely should downgrade according to her chart. Yeah. So the whole downgrading, you have to the end of April. You can downgrade for free. So if you're on eBay, and with all of the changes that came with the spring seller update, especially if you're on managed payments, you get so many more listings. If you are on a yearly subscription, there is no penalty if you downgrade in the month of April. So please take a look at that and run your numbers and see if it's worth it for you to downgrade. No sense of paying for something that you're not going to get, because you can always upgrade, or you can downgrade now. So let's say you have 500 listings and your goal is to get to 2,000. You can downgrade, and then when you get up to that 1,000, then decide at that point, okay, now I can upgrade. But why pay for those months until you get to that point? Unless you feel that's a driver to get you there. Because sometimes if you're paying for something like a gym membership and you're not going, you're like, why am I paying for this gym membership and I'm not going? I need to start going there to get the value out of what I'm paying for. So if you feel like that's a motivator to get you to finally do something, then go do it. But if it's not a motivator for you, and I just don't want anybody to waste money. Hey, good morning, Buffalo Picker. How are you this morning? I'm finally able to catch your live. Have you been watching my non-lives? I didn't even realize you were watching, but hey, thanks. I appreciate you coming in. You know, it's so funny. I think any content creator, I got like 1,400 subscribers now, and I'm like, 1,400 subscribers. I get like 20. I got 25 right now here in my chat, or not in the chat, but watching. And I'm always like, who's lurking in the background? Who's not, and I'm okay with lurkers because, if you're listening to me while you're working, get your work done. But I'm always wondering who is there, who's watching. One of my friends left a comment the other day on one of my videos, and I was like, I had no idea she watched. She's not a reseller. Well, I guess she is. I think she sells some things on Etsy. She's got some face masks on Etsy she makes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she watches. And I just packaged this item and didn't tell you guys what it was. So I'm sorry. It is a Happy Planner budget extension. Remember, I'm telling you guys the budget, faith, all that kind of stuff. It's a budget one. I paid $2.24 for it and sold it for $12.88. I've sold these before. But I'm sorry I didn't show it to you before I put it in the envelope. It wasn't because I was hiding anything. Maybe you saw it when I was taking the sticker off. It's because I get distracted when I'm chatting and when I'm reading the chat. All right, this is 6 ounces. $3.85. You know, and I think to myself, I'm a lurker in so many chats. So many. Not even chats, but like I'll watch somebody's video that's maybe was live before, but I wasn't live at the time. And I don't always comment. And I'm thinking, oh, those poor people. How many people do that? And they just don't even know who's watching their videos. But I'm like, I'm watching it, but I just don't comment. I need to get better. I used to be really good at commenting just so people, because I know how I love to get comments on my videos. So I try to comment just so people know that I'm watching and I appreciate what they do. All right, so these are 2 of the same, which I ended up taking these down from, I cross-post to Etsy, and I took them down from Etsy because I thought I only had 2. I ended up having 3 of these. So I got to go back today and add that one back in. This was a great deal. Great deal. All right, so look at this. It's a happy planner, but it's their notebooks, happy notes. But it's what I tell you guys all the time. Look at that, it says right there. Faith. There you go, faith. So these are like pre-printed pages. I'll show you this one. It's like a pre-printed page. It's almost like a journal for somebody to follow along and they can fill it out. So they're doing Bible study or, I don't know, what does this say? Practicing spiritual disciplines. And then you can check off scripture reading, prayer, worship, scripture meditation, fellowship, serving, learning, stewardship of time and money, scripture application, fasting, not for me, silence and solitude, journaling. So you fill that out and then you say, this week I will focus on this discipline, and you can write something on it. And then a daily action tracker. We were talking about habit earlier. Then you can track your actions. But every page is different. It has all different things in it. So this I paid $3.74 and normally was $14.99 at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. I sold 2 of these, 2 different people. And I sold them for $18.99 and I paid $3.74. It does have free shipping on them. So then I got to do shipping. I'm hoping they'll go first class at 15 ounces or so. I don't think they're going to be over a pound, but they might be. I might have to do a flat rate. We'll see. Sorry, I got to scrape off my sticker. Ooh. Want some DNA with it? Hold on. There's a hair. One of my hairs fell out. Using my glue gun, take away the sticky sticks. Just take off the sticky on this one too. I peeled the sticker off for the picture, but didn't take the sticky stick off. The googie stuff. All right, so let's see how much this weighs without an envelope. Oh, it's 1.3. All right. Anybody new to the channel is like, why did she disappear? That's because I had to reach over and grab an envelope. All right, so I'm going to go the flat rate padded, which for anybody new, I think I say every video, because I think every video I'm selling this type of planner or notebook, these plastic discs will break. I will always bubble wrap these before I put them into a bubble mailer. So I did finally, anybody who's around, I've talked about this before. I've taken down a lot of these. I had them on Amazon, cross-posted to Amazon at one time, and it was so difficult to remember to take it down. And so I had zeroed them all out, gosh, probably like 2 months ago. I finally took the time yesterday, matched them up to what I still had left in stock. While watching TV last night, while watching the Oscars, which were, I think, just horrible because no movies came out, so it was all like independent film stuff. It was, in my opinion, boring. I guess if you're in that industry, you probably loved it because people who don't normally get any attention got the attention last night. My husband goes, was it him? He goes, what's indie? I'm like, independent filmmakers. They call them indies, short. So I sat there matching them up and restocked my FBM on Amazon yesterday on these things. And I have a sale from one of them. Let's see. I'm just checking all my thing. I'm sticking with the premium store and listing like a mad woman. There was Michelle's not in here this morning because she's in a late time zone, but there was a listing challenge that went on. I don't know if Holly, you ended up doing that with Michelle or not. I didn't want to participate because I knew I was just busy this weekend and I didn't want to be stuck trying to figure out what to list. And I mean, I got stuff to list, but I would have to take the pictures and all that, and I just didn't have the time this weekend. Don't you hate that 0.1 is the worst? Oh, I know. I hate that. That happens so often. So often. So often. Sometimes I don't pay up. I haven't gotten caught yet. Speaking of, oh my gosh, speaking of getting caught, I wish I had the envelope. I ordered, so on my new eBay account, I got a message from eBay saying I had a $10 off a $10.01 order. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go find something for $10. Well, I found a store that was selling some ribbon. So I said, I'm going to order some ribbon because Mom and I are always on the hunt for some cool ribbon. So I bought 4 different ribbons and she sells it by the yard. So I bought 2 yards of 3 different ones and 1 yard of one to hit my $10 mark. It still cost me $6 out of pocket because I had to pay for the shipping because you can't use the $10 towards shipping. I should have just found somebody doing all free shipping. But I got it in the mail on Saturday and it said postage due in 3 different spots. No amount was written on it. Nobody collected postage from me. They never put postage on it. There was no mail or anything on it. And so I sent her a message and she said she apologized. Oh, and it was missing 1 yard of one of them. I bought 2 yards of and she only sent me 1. And she said she apologized and she goes, yeah, my printer, her printer wasn't working. Because she hand wrote my address and her address on it. And it was a bubble mailer. So it should have went through, she should have had to pay like a package rate type of thing. And she said that her husband forgot to put postage on it and they mailed it and it went all the way through the system. It didn't get returned to her and nobody collected any money from me. So she says, well, do you want me to reimburse you for the yard or do you want me to send it or do you want me to reimburse you when I reimburse you for the postage you paid? So I haven't replied back yet because I've just been too busy. So I got to do that today. But I'm like, I didn't pay postage. It says postage due, but nobody collected anything from me. It's weird. And how are they going to bill her? Because it didn't have, like a lot of times if you're off and they go back and they bill eBay, it's because you have one of the eBay labels on there. You have a label or for pirate ship or whatever, so they can go back and they know who you are to bill you. Well, this was all handwritten. So they're not going to go back and collect from her. And they didn't collect from me. So she mailed that whole package and nobody paid for it. No wonder the post office is messed up. All right, let's see. Why did it say it's not 3 ounces? You forgot the 1 pound. Like, don't tell me it would have been $3. It comes up as media mail. All right, padded envelope purchase. Yeah, so that was really interesting that happened. Oh, and you know what else I got? I got a letter. I'm like, it looked like a birthday card, and I'm thinking, why am I getting a birthday card in the mail? It's really weird. There's no reason to get something like this right now. And it was addressed to me, and I opened it. It was from one of my buyers. He sent me a letter thanking me for taking such care in the item that I sent her. So I need to look and see what it was she bought. But she also put in a business card with some Color Street nail stuff. So it was just a way for her to, get the word out for her business, which I'm okay with. I have no problem with that. As long as she's not sending me stuff like a bazillion. Well, as long as she wants to keep sending me free samples, I'll take them. She's not calling me or doing any of that. She starts to call or email or text. Which, she'd have to go on a hunt to find all that info because eBay doesn't give them any of that except for, she got my address from me sending her something. But I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I guess if you were like a in a business like that, and you could send somebody something as a sample to maybe get their business. I don't know. I don't really take care of my fingernails, so probably should. I used to bite my fingernails, but since I've had having this jaw problem, I can't bite my fingernails. My teeth don't line up anymore to even bite them, so I can't even bite them anymore. It drives me crazy. That's one way I do is to kick the habit. So the only thing, my fingernails are always orange because I've been eating a lot of mandarin oranges lately. So my fingernails, I was just looking, I'm like, yeah, this one's kind of orange from digging in to get the start of the orange. But I used to do get my fingernails done, and then I would hate it because within a day they would be chipping. Or if I did those nail things, I'm like, I want to bite my fingernails, but I can't because they're all like got that stuff on them. So I stopped using it. But maybe I could make my nails look pretty again. I don't know. I gotta get over, like right now I clip them all the time because I don't like them when they get long. I don't like the sound on the keyboard with long fingernails. All right, where's my flat rate padded? So I'm sending off this other one. As soon as I sold both of these, I was like, oh, should I raise my price? Those both sold pretty quickly. I just listed these last week. But I didn't. I decided to keep the price where it's at. When I realized I paid $3 for it. I sold it for $19. All right. All right, what's next? How about, oh, that's right, my garbage fell over. I gotta empty that after. It's getting too full. Speaking of habits, Anissa, I'm gonna send all these to you to get you tracking your habits. And by the way, I'm glad you're feeling better. Sorry that you were sick. Thankfully, you're over it, so you're like okay for your birthday. So this is another planner thing. Is track your habits. You can put it into a happy planner. These are really good if you want to track like how many days you list, and you can get this and then just check off every time you list. Pretty cool. All right, Tina, get your work done, baby. So this baby, let's see how much I paid for this. $2.69. And I sold it with shipping. Ooh, looks like it might have priority mail. Let me just see. Nope, $5 shipping. Okay. $2.69, and I sold it for $19.17 with the shipping included and taxes. Not too shabby. These accessories are still doing good. Accessories for planners are good. And that's one thing, I was listening to a wise person who I think the wise person may have been Scott the Bearded Picker at the time. And I think it was him that said, sometimes you don't look at selling the hot topic, the hot product. You look at selling the products that would accessorize or support that product. For instance, PS5s were really popular, and they're still popular. They're still really hard to get from what I understand. I haven't been doing it, but is it PS5? Am I right with that? Yeah, PS5. And so what you might do is you buy and support the controllers for a PS5 or games or stuff like that. Whatever would go with a PS5 or a GoPro, right? So you don't sell the GoPro, but maybe you sell accessories, a carrying bag, attachments, that type of stuff. Pretty sure it was him that said it one time on his show. And that's the same with the planners. Is it's not always the planner where the money's at. It's all the accessories, the stuff that somebody will buy, a bag to put their planner in, all these things that somebody wants to help complement it, the stickers, that type of stuff. So that's what does well with this. And it's what they call an evergreen product. So a planner is very time specific because people are only, most of the time, going to buy them at the beginning of the year. And then it really dies down by like mid-February. Sales just plummet. But people will want stuff for their planner all year round to add, like this. They'll realize, hey, you know what? I've seen somebody else talking about this tracking thing, and I want to find one. And you can't find them in the stores anymore because the store's clearing some out and get rid of stuff to make room for the next season and stuff. But people are still wanting this type of stuff. They can't find it, so they got to come online and find it. Clear this stuff out. Which I know I say to you guys often, right? Some of you are like, Tamara, you tell us that every time. But there's some new folks watching. So, all right. This yellow shirt. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad this is gone. This came over from Vermont with me. I bought this Tommy Hilfiger polo, a woman's polo shirt. And it finally sold. Yeah. Literally, I took this back when I was taking pictures with my living room wall as my backdrop. I hung it. I used to take a hanger and I hung it on my curtain rod. I took the curtain and pushed it way over on one side, and over on the other side, I put the hanger on the curtain rod. Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a curtain rod in this one. This was when I took the picture off the wall, and I had a nail for that the picture was hung on, and I would take the picture off the wall, and I would hang my hanger and whatever on the hook. And this one was, I had one of those half, what are they called? Hold on, let me show you this. This is funny. Like this, if you're just starting out and you're like, I don't have a light, I don't have a, get rid of this. Stupid my points. So, all right, see, what are these, like half mannequins? These plastic half mannequins, right? So if you don't have the money, you can use a hanger. If you don't have a light box or whatever, I just used, I made sure it was a sunny day, opened up my curtains, whatever. This was on my wall in my living room, and that's where I took this picture. That's what I started out with because that's what I had. So, as you can see, I sold that for $14.99. I finally sold it. Yay. It's been listed since Vermont, so it's probably been at least 4 years. So happy. So happy. And this has been cross-posted all over. I had to take it down from Poshmark yesterday. Come on, Mike. Come on. It's a Tommy Hilfiger. How come I haven't sold? Probably because, what size is this? And it's a size large, right? It's not even a size extra small. It's a size large. And it's a nice, pretty summer color. All right, let's see how much you weigh. 8 ounces. I was watching a video last week about getting started on YouTube and how you don't need a fancy, all these fancy things that as you get bigger on YouTube, a lot of people will invest money into getting more and more stuff, a fancy camera and all that kind of stuff. And she was talking about that. And I was thinking, yeah, that's just like with reselling. You get to a point where you just use natural light and you don't need, you have a wall that's a light background. And in today, I've been playing around with, so on Canva, I have the paid Canva now because I've been using it for my printables and stuff I've been putting together. And they have a background remover on there, which I never knew. I was looking up something else on YouTube to do with Canva. And I saw something that said background remover on Canva. And I was like, oh, what's that? So I watched the video. I'm like, I didn't know that button was there. So now I could have me with all this behind me, take my picture, and Canva will remove all that background. So I've been using it with some of my photos that I've had a hard time adjusting the colors with. And it's worked remarkably well, really well. So you don't even need to have a great background. And you can remove the background. Right? There's software out there for that now. Technology has come such a long way. But remember back, like I have so many things that had a wood, like the faux wood background. I used to have that backdrop back there that was that. Now I have that's a sheet. I have a white sheet is what I use now. I didn't spend a lot of money on a background. I would like to get a vinyl background though, because my stupid cat jumps up on there and he leaves his dark hair and his he always does it after he's been outdoors. I swear his paws are dirty. My sheet is filthy. I need to wash it. Thankfully, he doesn't go where I usually take my pictures, but if I was to do like a game board and set it all out, then he would be in that area. I'd like to get a small light box, but every one I keep looking at, it's either way outside of the amount of money I want to spend, because then I'm just like, oh, this is fine, or the reviews are just horrible on it. So I haven't been doing it. Yeah, see right there is my half Manny, one of them. I have a kid. I think I may have a male too and a female. I don't hardly ever use them anymore. I should try and sell them on Facebook Marketplace, so somebody who might want them locally. I sold this. I was telling you I was cross-posting. Now, this is not a planner. It is a moleskin notebook, or I call it I always say cashiers, but it's not. It's a cashiers collection. It's a dotted journal. So I sold this on Amazon. And this was one that I did last night. I repopulated saying, yep, I have it in stock, and because I took everything down 2 months ago. I put it back up. This was one of them. And it sold. Like, that was fast. I bet you this is going to be Priority. It's heavy. So I think I'm probably going to go I'm going to go in a flat rate envelope, not a padded. I'm going to put it in one of these. How did you? I'm going to throw you away. You're going to stick to everything. You're going to stick to everything. All right, so we'll just do this inside here. This is the cheapest Priority mail away. Here's a flat rate envelope. I think I still have to put in the weight though to populate that. 112, and my dimensions are 12.5, 9.5, 12.5, 9.5. So my mom and I are going to take a road trip. We're going to go to a town called Plattsburgh on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure which day yet, so I may not be on here on Wednesday. Flat rate envelope, $7.40. Here we go. We're going to go get some craft stuff because we're going to be doing a big craft weekend in a couple weeks. It's a 3-day craft weekend with my siblings and my mother and my niece and my daughter. So we're going to go grab some stuff. I'll probably do some. I'm going to put a little taste on this. I don't know if I'm going to do any sourcing. I don't know. If I do, it'll be just clearance stuff that I see. I need to start finding replenishables. I think that's probably going to be my ticket for Amazon, unless I get into wholesale, which I don't know. I don't want to do wholesale. I don't find any fun in that. I want fun. All right, so then I sold this on Amazon. It's a New York Knicks basketball. It's a lady sweatshirt hoodie. I've had this one since last spring, so probably close to a year now. I got a few left, about a whole bunch of them online. All right, so I paid $4.28 for this, and I sold it for $19.81. It's a weird 1981. Yeah, that's weird. I don't think I would have priced it at 1981. And I don't have my repricer on my. Oh, this is probably going to go Priority. Nope. Ooh, it's at 14.9. But it's going to need a bigger envelope. All right. Yeah, I don't have my repricer on Amazon for my FBM stuff because it doesn't take into shipping into account. And I just didn't take the time for it to do it, and it would have messed up my FBA, and it was just too much time and effort. And I use Inventory Lab for my accounting, and the only way I could have done it was include the shipping into my cost of goods, and that would have messed up my cost of goods for when I do my accounting and taxes. So I didn't want to deal with that, so I just don't even include it into my repricer, which stinks because I'm paying that monthly fee. It would be nice if I could reprice all my Amazon stuff easily, but I can't. All right, so this is 15.3 ounces. And I think that's 13, 11, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. It don't matter to me. I went to the casino Saturday. I didn't win. Oh, it's going to Albany. Going to Albany, New York. I didn't win at the casino. All right, that's it for Amazon. I know I kind of went back and forth on Amazon because I did Amazon at the beginning of the video and then I just did some now. Let's do this. I sold these notebooks. I've got so many of these. I think I still got 30 left, but I think I ordered, I don't know, like 80 of them, 80 to 100 of them. So it's just a notebook. For some reason, every time I grab one of these, I think about the time that I sold it to somebody that was in prison and it came back and the mother was not very happy that it didn't get delivered. She thought she was ordering from eBay the business. And when you send stuff to somebody in prison, it can only come from a business. It can't come from an individual like myself, even though I'm a business. It may have if I would have put my business name, but it prints off my personal name on eBay. Had I realized, I probably could have, which now I know, I'll probably, hold on a minute. Hold on. It logged me back in on Etsy. So I sold this on Etsy. It logged me back into the same account I just logged out of. So now I got 3 Etsys. I got to check them all the time. Such a pain in the rear end. But I do like having the niches now separated. I think it helps. Let's see. Doyle. Hey, good morning, Doyle. I use a white blockout certain from Walmart. I have a half mani, but I don't use it. Okay, I think I already read that part of it. Yeah, I made my own white box from foam from the Dollar Tree when I first started. I still have it over there. It's all scratched up now. I just do a flat lay for the back. I don't like the look of half mani's back either. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't take a picture of the back with the half mani. I'll usually put on a hanger. A Buffalo. I've subbed a while back. Enjoy your videos. Gotta run, everyone. Have a great day. Hey, bye, Buffalo. I appreciate you stopping in very much so. Have a great day. Yeah, so this one I ended up. So every time I grab this now, I always think of that time, that poor mother. She was so unhappy that her son wasn't able to get this book because he really must be probably writes or journals or something. She really wanted him to have it. But I refunded her all of it. I could have kept back like shipping and stuff back then, but I didn't. I felt bad. I mean, it's bad enough you have your son in jail. Right? So I didn't. All right, let's see. Let's see. 12 ounces. Going to Texas. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Put the perfect weight in when I set it up. I like to tape my edges when I fold something over because I heard that one time. Somebody from the mail says mail will get caught into here. You ever open up a magazine and find somebody else's mail in it? I have. So I understand why that happens. So I'll tape it. I don't like to tape it too close though, because you got to leave them room to be able to get scissors in there to cut it. Oh, blackout fabric. I wipe clean. Oh, hold on. Did I just clear that and I never printed the label? I gotta figure out how to go back and print it. It didn't print. Did it not print because my printer just crapped the bed again, or did it not print because I did something, not paying attention? Let's try the printer again. Print. It's because I did something wrong. All right, so blackout fabric. Oh, because isn't blackout fabric, isn't it kind of like vinyl-y? Do you use like the back side of the white side of the blackout fabric? Isn't that usually like a vinyl? All right. That's it for Etsy. All right, let's see. Let's go back. I got all these windows open. Oh, I got this for eBay. I still have this. So these are those metal discs that I see people like, and they're big, like the size of this box. It's big. These I paid $8.47 for. I sold them for $24. Pull the sticker off. Gotta pull the price off. This stick right on there. I wish they would have had more of these. I would have bought them. I would have bought them all. But they only had 2. And I've sold them both. These are a good one to get. Silence. Silence. Oh my God, I went to bed last night. It was in the 30s. It's so cold. I had this sliding door open so the cats could go in and out. And I had to, I wanted to leave it open all night. And then I was like, I said, hey Siri, what's the temperature outdoors?
It's 36 degrees outside.
It's 36 right now. And it was in the 30s last night. And I'm like, I'm shutting that door. Ooh, it's chilly. Didn't want to wake up to a ice cold tundra. So, I'm going to put those in a box. I'm really bummed about that Prairie grit order that actually is, I got to cancel because I don't know where the item is. So Prairie grit is supposed to pay attention to when you sell something on eBay, but obviously it didn't do it because it didn't take it down. I bet you I sold those over a year ago. It's been a long time. I think I've had Prairie grit up for about 2 years now, and I've made 2 sales. A sale a year. I feel bad for somebody who starts off making a website thinking they can compete with eBay, and they do something wrong that just doesn't make it there. Like obviously Macari did well, but Macari I think is like a corporation, right? And they have like, aren't they from Japan? So they have that backing behind them. Where somebody like Prairie grit, I think it's just a single person who owns it, runs it. It's hard to compete. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember how to spell prairie all the time. This is one of those words that you're like, does the I come now or then? Or so I'm like, no, come on, word. Like even Macari, right? Like I see people spell Macari wrong all the time. Like if you're going to create a website that you want to get a lot of traction on, come up with a word that people are going to always remember how to spell. That's rule number 1 in my book. All right, so I think that's it for eBay. Let's see what we got left over here. I know we got Poshmark. Oh, my mail guy's going to be so happy by my big pile I got. All right, I got these right here. This is my Poshmark, which means I got to go to Gmail. And I got to find the other day I was really good to remember to open that up before I got on with you guys, but I forgot today. I got to open up my Gmail. which is where the Poshmark labels go to. In the meantime, let me grab an envelope. All right, so I sold. This is so adorable. I sent these to Amazon and they just did not do well. I don't know, last year maybe? I pulled them all back. But they are this orange it's a sweatshirt, a hoodie, and it's got this adorable fox print on it on the front. And then it comes with gray sweatpants. Very, very good quality. They're not like cheapo stuff. It's like it's nice quality. And hold on, let me find my Poshmark counter offer. No, I don't want a counter offer. I want the one that says you got a sale. Congrats. No. Here we go. I found it. I found it. All right, so let me give you the stats on this. Wow, that prints. I'll tell you how much I sold it for. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It's in a different area. It'd take me forever to hunt for it. Oh, so I took a best offer. We went back and forth, and I did $14 on this. But remember, the buyer pays shipping. So $14 not counting shipping. I'm thinking about, actually, let me tell you how much I paid for these. I just like to know. Even if you don't care. Let me put in Fox, because I still have 3 left of these. Spinning and spinning and spinning. Oh, so I paid $11 for these. So you know what? I broke even on this. I didn't make any money because by the time I paid fees, and I paid $11 for them, but the fact that they went all the way to Amazon and I had to pull them back, and now I'm kind of sitting on them. We're going into warmer weather, and it's a sweatshirt and sweatpants. I was like, all right, I got 4 of these. I got 4 in a 3T, and no, 4 4Ts and 4 2Ts. This was a 2T. I said, let's just clear it out, even if I just get my money back. Oops, put the label on it, that would help. So yeah, bummer. Okay, I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So the question would be now, whatever happened to the My Pillow guy starting his own selling platform? Was that a gimmick? Jimmy Kimmel clickbait? Oh, I don't know. He's struggling right now because he supported, got into the political realm, and our society that you can't voice who you support or who you don't support because companies will do what they can to hurt you. And he's been hurt financially big time. He cannot sell his pills on certain websites, or not websites, but websites. Stores have taken him down, and even I think even doing infomercials on certain channels he can't do anymore. Networks. So it's too bad. I don't know. It would have been nice. I've also often wondered what would happen if Amazon kicked off another company just doing used goods. They did that. They started off with books, and that was all mostly used, and it's what created Amazon. So I'm wondering what would happen if that ever happened. There was rumor at one time that Amazon was probably going to buy eBay. I don't think that would happen. I don't think the federal government would let that happen. Can you ship your Amazon order in a priority box? Oh, yeah, I do. I've never been told not to. I do. Yeah, if it fits in priority, it goes in priority for me. I got about 12 of those discs this past weekend at a store clearance. Really? $1.20 each. Wow. Were they the metal discs, Doyle? Because those are really, really good. They are very good. Yes, I taped those open edges. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm falling behind what somebody had said. But yeah. So now I guess I want to ask you guys. Let me stop sharing. Even though you can't see it, still on my screen saying sharing. Do you want to see what I got at the the garage sales this weekend. I'm going to do another separate video. So you don't, there's only 25 of you, so hopefully that'll bring in some other eyes that aren't here today to watch that. But I'm going to do a separate video also. Unless you're LeBron James. Right, exactly. Jeez. All right. So I'm going to show you what I bought. If you don't want to stay around and watch, you can leave. If you want to watch and see what I got, doesn't mean it's going to sell. Just means what I bought. Then you can hang out. What time is it? 10:18. I wonder what time my husband's appointment was at. All right, let me grab what I got. All right, I got a bag and I got a box. So first, I got to tell you guys, for anybody that was around last Wednesday, I had done a Facebook pickup for this calculator. Okay, it's a TI-84. TI-84 Plus. I wonder if that'll make a difference. All right. So this is the picture that I saw in the ad. And I was like, yeah, I love it. It was $15. I drilled her down to $12.50. So I got it for $12.50. Well, then when she said, okay, yeah, we're going to meet and stuff, she goes, oh, I just wanted to let you know that my son painted the cover orange. Here's the cover. So I'm like, that's all right. I'll just take the paint off. That's no big deal. Well, when I got it, I think I'll show you guys. There's some profanity that's scratched into here. Starts with the letter F, ends with the letter K. Also, the back was painted. Well, we talked about whether or not I would just sell it with the cover and without a cover, whatever. I'm going to try and take this thing off and see. Well, I was at Walmart on Saturday looking at the clearance aisle. And look what I found for $1. A cover for this. So I'm going to open it. Because if it doesn't work, oh well, whatever. I'm going to replace that cover with a cover that doesn't have profanity etched into it. And it cost me $1. What? I'm like, I know I've seen these in the past on clearance, and I always just pass them up because they're just not worth anything. Oh my gosh, I think you need a degree in engineering to get into the packaging. I'm just going to cut all the way around. Let's see if I can get in. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What do you think? People steal these all the time? Normally they're $4.97. Jeez, I'm criminy. All right. Look! Now I can sell it with, I'll just say the cover is gold, right? And hopefully I can get this off. But now I don't have profanity. So now I don't even have to worry about this. I am going to see if I can, I'll probably test taking the paint off on this one. And then whatever I find works, then I can work on this one. And, you know, that way if I messed up. So, yeah, scratch profanity. Yeah. The mother said, oh, he painted it because he kept getting his stolen. Well, no. He painted it because somebody put a swear word on it. And that's why he really... And she didn't even disclose it. It wasn't until I got home that I noticed it. All right. First of all, remember the shoes I sold last week? I got them returned. The lady didn't even open a return. She just mailed them back to me on her dime. Priority mailed me back. She paid $8.85. Leave back to me. Okay. I just went black. I hope I'm not going to have internet issues. Trick is use a can opener. I haven't tried it myself. A can opener for what? Oh, to open those plastic things? I've never heard of that trick. Okay, here we go. First, as always, I got to show you the craft projects I did over the weekend because they're so cute. So right now, tier trays are so popular. So I've been making things to sell on Etsy to go on a tier tray. Look at that. That's so cute. It's so cute. Look at the background paper. It looks like old wallpaper, like you would have found in grandma's house. Or maybe your house now if you haven't updated your kitchen. And then this one for Memorial Day and 4th of July and Flag Day. So cute. I'm debating on keeping this one. I really like it. So like you could hang this too. Like if you got one of those shelves that got like pegs, you could hang this from that. But the tier trays are popular. And then this one. And I kind of played around with some paint. Not that you can see it really up close. But I did like this. They call this stuff antique wax or something like that. I don't know. But I put like these little stripes in here. You can't really tell unless you're really looking for it. My mother could never see it. All right, I got those. I got to take a picture of. And I'm going to show you a picture because it's upstairs. I made my husband a surprise. And then he told me something that I didn't know when I made it. But so we have a camp that when we bought this land, we bought 86 acres and we put a shed on it that we turned into a camp. And that's where my husband hunted and did stuff out of for 2 years, cleared our building lot for building our log home. Then, of course, we didn't end up building the log home because 26 acres went for sale, plus a house, which is what we bit. We ended up buying the house that was attached to our land. And it just gave us over 100 acres now. It just worked out really well. And the inside of this, my upstairs looks just like a log home inside. I love it. I love my house so much. So I made him this because his dad and brother have been coming over and staying at the camp. So I made this. You can see my webcam light is reflecting on it. So the Augie's family cabin, and I put Dad, Tony, and Mike. So I went on and tried to find a picture of a deer. Found that one, really liked it. And then my husband said, that's not a deer. That's an elk. Which I didn't know it was an elk. I thought it was a deer. So we don't have elk here in New York. Oh well. So I made him that to hang up at camp. He says he loves it anyhow. But I was like, I felt so bad. Okay, so I went to this one garage sale, which I didn't know was going on because it was nowhere in any of the publications that I normally check. And her prices I thought were so good. So I grabbed this. I saw this knife. She had a bunch of kitchen knives, but all of them were like just steak knives and none of the names or nothing jumped out at me. So I didn't end up buying any of those, but there was no price. So I asked her and she says, $1. So I said, I'll get this for $1. It's a fillet knife by a brand called Kershaw. It's just in really good condition. Like, look how clean that is. No scratches, no nothing. So I actually bought it thinking my husband might want it. And he looked at it, but he never really told me. Even as like a little belt loop to put on your belt when you go fishing. Because I think it is a fillet knife. So I got to double check with him before I list that, if he wanted it or not. I got to take a sip. Okay. Then I got, again, I'm picking up stuff for trinket trays and tier trays. This bird is so cute. Right. Look, he goes on. You can turn him on. So I picked him up. So I picked up another bird that didn't have a light in him that was about this size and it was like a teal blue. I picked him up at an antique booth, but I don't think he was old. I don't think he was antique. And I sold him on eBay. Got a really good price for him. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick this up too. People love birds. Speaking of birds, I also picked up this bird. This one was 75 cents. It has for a tea light that can go in this. And it is by, can you see? Hold on. All right, like this. Party Light. So it's a Party Light brand, which, you know, Party Light stuff is expensive. and this bird. So I got to clean this. It looks like he might have some like soot from last time he was used or something. I got to clean that off. Well, this is crazy. You know, I like my planners and my stationery. I saw this Christmas card record book. So I picked this up to resell. It was 50 cents, but it has never been used. And it's literally just to keep track of who sends you a Christmas card, addresses. Here we go. So what year you sent it? Did you get one from them? I don't know. 50 cents. I'm like, I'll grab that. I'll throw that up on eBay. Hey, good morning, CW. I'm showing you some stuff that I bought at garage sales last week. I'm already done my packaging. Okay, so first of all, this is something else I made, and I got to put this up on Etsy. I don't know if it'll sell. I don't know. It was something I tried, and I don't want them, but if anybody wants them on here, I'll give them to you for the cost of shipping. So I made some coasters, and I took this vintage maps, and I put it on coasters. These just happened to be in the box because it was my box to bring stuff down here. They're all different maps. And I cut them and put them on the coasters, on this wood coaster. So it's a set of 4. And then I put 3 coats of polyurethane on them so they would be sealed for putting like a sweaty cup on them or something. So I got a set of 4. I'm going to throw them up. I don't know how much. They probably won't be up for much, that's for sure. Won't be up for lots of money because I just, it was something I was trying out. So then I didn't know anything about these, but I grabbed them. They were $2. And I do know that there's some really nice vintage plates that I pick up, like the Starburst and stuff like that. And, oh, this is different. Okay. Okay, so then there's this one. Okay, so that's the same. But I didn't know that this was, so this is like a lunch, or I don't know what, a dessert plate, okay, because it's smooth. But look, this one is for like a teacup, I think, because it's got this place where you put your teacup. But what was weird, yeah, all right, so this has the stamp on the back, is Sierra, but it says made in the USA. So I'm like, all right, I'm picking these up for $2. I'll pick them up and then look it up later. So there's 2 of these, and then there was 2 of these. Well, what was weird, which at the time I didn't know, I thought they were all 4 the same, but these don't have any saying on the back, but they don't say like the name, but they're the exact same print. So also, I'll just sell these as a set. I wish I had the cups to go with them. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll sell these 2 and then these 2. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. I'll have to look up comps again to see. I looked up comps, so I can't remember what it said. But I figured for $2, I just take a chance. I'll at least get my $2 back. And then I love picking up holiday stuff. And she had this new, it's still in the box. New in the box from Celebrating Home Stoneware Collection. So it is, well, maybe they're not new. Looks like it looks like it has a little food on it, on its face. This snowman and that snowman, they're salt and pepper shakers. Nothing's coming out of them. And I haven't even looked at this. I just saw on the, I thought it was just salt and pepper shakers, but then when I was reading the cover, no, down here, it says Christmas confetti salt and pepper with tray. So I was like, I lifted this up in this garage and I saw this thing. I never took it out. I don't even know if it looks like. But I was like, those are the tray too? Let's check that out. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so look, this is cute. So you'd put your salt and pepper on the tray. Comes with a little tray. That's so cute. So this should be good for Christmas. I'll list them now though. These were $2. And I'll just say you know, comes in its box. I'm not going to say it's new because I don't think it's new. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's been used, but I'm going to have to take a Lysol wipe and wipe the outside. Let me look inside here. Oh no, that's clean inside. Unless they washed it really well, which wouldn't surprise me. This place was very nice. All of her, she had so much good stuff. So much good stuff. I can't remember how these were in the box. Should have paid attention. I'm going to have to wrap them individually. All right, so $2 for these. I don't know. I don't know how much. I'll probably list them for like 18 bucks. So I did look up this stuff. Now I did a quick lookup. So my estimates may not be exact, right? I got to look it up a little bit more. So then I went and I got this fishing vest. It's a Sims. Now what I need to find out is it a fly fishing vest? Because the fly fishing vest sells a lot more. When I look these up, they look like they go from like $50 to $80 for used. And I just gotta listen to the back. So I just know that this type of stuff, when I see it, I pick them up because anything I've ever picked up, I've usually done pretty well with. I'm not that familiar with brands and stuff. I just know like the style is usually pretty good. And it was a size large, if I remember correctly. So that was good too. Yeah, size large. So I asked the lady, I'm like, how much? So remember, so for those that have been around last couple of weeks, I've gone to the same garage sale for 2 weekends in a row. Well, last weekend was the last weekend. It was an estate sale. And the lady said, I overheard her telling somebody that she runs garage sales for people and that she was going to be doing another one on this past weekend in a town called Canton on Main Street. And so I was like, okay. So I drove down Main Street specifically to look for this one. So it was the same woman who runs that other garage sale. She prices her things extremely well. She does not price gouge for being an estate sale person. I paid $1 for this vest, and I think I can get 50 to 80 bucks for it. It depends on if it's a regular fishing or if it's a fly fishing. Hello, this is Nita with almost the same last name. I know, isn't it great? I love it. I've seen your name before. I have 300. Hold on, let me pop this up just so because it's long. I have 300 to 500 new old stuff. You a craft queen. Let me know. I send to you for the shipping. Send me a picture of what you picked up. Some of the things you picked up. I have picked up it's very well. They do really well. And are you saying you're going to, I'll send to you for just the shipping? Well, I'll probably definitely be in if that's the case, but you don't want to resell it yourself? I've done pretty well. Some of them are really slow movers. I do have some that have just been sitting around, but again, I got the space, so I don't mind holding out. I'm so happy to be over the plague. Did you have coronavirus, Anissa? Anti-vaccine, Anissa? Did you have the corona? Now I can go garage selling again. Some of our really good friends, they have a local food truck, and I've been on them. Like, how come you haven't opened your food truck yet? Because he's got barbecue, and it's so delicious. Oh my God, the best brisket like ever. And my husband told me last week. He goes, "Yeah, he's got coronavirus. Him and his wife." So we called them on, was it Wednesday or Thursday? No, Friday. Friday we ended up in Messina. There's a new food truck out there that sells barbecue, and we tried it. I did not like it. It was not good at all. So we called them to tell them we didn't like this competitor's food truck, which really isn't really a competitor because they don't service the same area. And he was doing okay, but yeah. So he's delayed his opening, which kind of stinks. Thankfully, it was like not a really rough time of it, which most people, when they do get it, it's not, it just makes you tired and you feel like crap, but you're not going to die from it, most people. All right, so then I grabbed this. Again, I said to her, So this is the trick. You see something and you don't know how much it is. And which is weird because she usually prices her stuff. And I said to her, hey, how much are your clothes? And she goes, oh, they're like $1. Right? Don't say, hey, how much is this Sims fly fishing vest? Right? You don't say something like that. You just say, hey, how much are your clothes? Because a lot of times they'll just give you a flat rate. Oh, quarter, 50 cents, $1. So I did that. And I'm like, okay. So I grabbed these. And when I went up, I was like, oh, $1. So this is a Patagonia. Oh, let me show you. Patagonia. I saw this and it was hanging right next to that fishing vest. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, there's no price. How much are these? So I got this fleece vest from Patagonia. And these, the comps for used ones look like they're about 40 bucks, $30 to $40. So I'll probably ask like 35. Oh, you did have the corona. Ah! Well, I'm glad to hear you are recovering from it. I wondered where you were last week. I figured you just got busy. So I'm glad that you're okay. All right. So then I saw these blankets, not these specific ones, but ones exactly like it, except I think they were a full size. And I asked my sister if she wanted them because she loves blankets that have the vintage satin around them. And she did not want them. So I left them. I kicked myself all week that I did not buy them because I know better. I should have bought them to resell. Because that last week, there was a sign, hey, mama, there was a thing on a YouTube video I was watching and somebody was sourcing and they came across blankets like this. And they were like, oh yeah, I always pick these up. I sell them for like 30 bucks all day, every day, 30 bucks. And I was like, damn, I should have picked those up. They were only $1. Why did I not get them? And I regretted it the minute I left that garage sale. I should have turned around. So I saw these at the garage sale and I said to the lady, you had blankets like this at your garage sale last weekend and I didn't get them. And I regretted. I was hoping she was going to tell me, oh, they did this with their items because I don't know what they did with all the stuff they had left over. So these were $2. I got 2 of them. They are both size twin. I haven't checked them over, but the quick check I did look like they're all in good condition. Last week, one of them had a stain on it, and that was one reason why I left it. I probably could have gotten it cleaned out though. So yeah, so I got 2 of these twin size blankets. I haven't looked up comps, but on that video it said $30 all day, every day. So I'll go with 30 plus shipping. I'm just trying to figure out where to put them. I don't want to put it on the floor because my floor is kind of dirty right now. It needs to be vacuumed. 2 of them. Be good if you got like bunk beds. I picked up a Vera Bradley purse. It's in really good condition. It was $5. This was at the lady's house that does storage units, but it looks great inside. I love the print, great for summer. So I'm going to list that. I'm not going to keep it for myself. I don't know, maybe 20 bucks. So then I got, what is the email I'll send pictures to? Yellow, you have to spell everything out. Yellow Brick Road Reselling @gmail.com is my email. Thanks, Nina. By the way, when my husband's grandparents came over from Italy, their last name was actually D'Agostino. They dropped the D and made it just Agostino. Added the U because it was Agosti. I know. All right, so then I saw these. I haven't looked them up, so I got Piglet. And hold on, because Pooh is losing his shirt. I got Pooh, but his shirt is off him. What the heck? This lady had so much plush. Chris isn't in here, but I thought of him and Larry, the 2 plush people that I see in Facebook or on YouTube a lot. Oh, he's got a dirty hand. He's got a dirty paw right there. Look, dirty. I'll have to try and clean him. Yeah, so I picked up Pooh and Piglet. I'm going to sell them together as a pair. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. So I think they'll do well. I have no idea how much they're worth. Also, so by the way, if you didn't know, bees and honey are really popular right now in the home decor realm. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta get it. Let me see what brand it is. All right, so this, I thought it was a Boyd. This is a Boyd's bear. Look, he got a little honey pot. He's got his little bee wings. He's cute. Look, oh, he's saying, don't you want me to come live with you? Come, don't you want to buy me? He's really cute. He would actually even fit on one of those tier trays. Like I said, the honey bee stuff is really popular right now. People are putting beehives and stuff like that on their tier trays. You could put him next to one of those big beehives that my mother's made some. And last, I think this is the last thing. Oh, except for something I don't have here with me, but I'll tell you about it. I picked up some duck boot shoes. They are LL Bean. I have not looked these up. I have no idea how much they'll sell for, but they're not in bad condition. They're good. Just clean them up a little bit because they're dusty. And how much did I pay for these? I think I paid $1 for these, if I remember right. Oh, it came with a free screw. Screw in the shoe. I'm almost positive I paid $1 for them. Everything was so well priced. This is the same garage sale that I bought the fishing stuff from, the fishing vest and the other thing. I remember trying to find a size when I was there. I'm thinking that might be, I mean, could they be a size 8? Because there's an 8 at the bottom here. It says 8 and then GM. Could they be an 8? They look really big for an 8. But I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. But I can't find a size inside the shoe. So it's got to be the size on the bottom. And they say 8. Oh my gosh. Hold on. There is a river of rocks. Now it's all over my floor. Came pouring out of that shoe. Oh my gosh. Oh, my desk. I mean, they are worn down a little bit on the bottom right here. The heel right here a little bit. You know, you can see where it's worn down. But yeah. I think they're an 8. I don't know. All right. So the only other thing I got was I picked up, you know, those, they like go on the back of a hitch of your car, like a carrier that you could put on the back of your vehicle. And my husband has one for the Jeep, and we'll put like totes and a cooler and whatever out on it. If we're going to travel, we need the space because there's not much room in a Jeep. Well, my sister had told me one time if I ever saw one of those for sale to let her know, and they had one for $40. So I sent her a picture of it and she wanted it. So I bought her that for $40. Oh, and then I bought that green screen. For those who came in late, see that green screen? Hold on, right there. I started out the show with it, but it makes me zoom in too much because it only fits like this much behind me. Maybe, actually, so that, hold on, this hand. I'm like, I hate that I'm reverse. All right, so right here, this is as much as it fits. So I had to zoom way in. So this filled up the screen. Yeah. So I ended up only doing it for the first like 5 minutes of the show today. All right, so let me see what I missed, you guys. That's pretty much all I got. Yes, that satin trim blanket sell. Yeah. My sister sleeps with them still as an adult. So you were tired. You can't taste coughing. Other than that, I've been sicker before. Doctor gave me a steroid. Wow. I didn't get anything when I was sick. Tired and a headache were mine. Still get headaches, I think, from that vaccine. My second shot, I still get headaches every now and then. The week after, I was getting headaches like 3 days in a row. And 2 of the days it was I couldn't do anything. It was very, very painful. My big sale yesterday was a vintage needlepoint stocking kit. New, my friend gave me, sold for $80. Wow. I did go to a garage sale that was inside. It was inside an old liquor store. They converted into like a thrift store, but I guess they're moving. Never knew they were there. Oh, and Mom, I know you're here, but look what I just found on my desk. I forgot that I bought this dandelion yellow. I was looking for some yellow paint yesterday. But so I went in and they had some cross stitches, and I was looking for like holiday ones because there's certain things I think that do better than others. But I was look at them. I was gonna do some at one point, but man, I just don't have enough time to sit down and do it. But I would love to get back in. I think it's just very relaxing. Love those shoes. Yeah, great for spring and winter. They are. I don't know. No, that one was the one that was really dirty. I was gonna see. Let me put my foot in it. I'll tell you what size they might be. I got big feet. I got size 10 women's. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. I think they fit me. They might be. They can't be an 8 because I think I wear a men's 9. These fit really well. I might keep them. I might keep those. They'll be great for the going out in the spring. Yeah, when it's mud season. Pictures sent. Oh, thanks, Nina. I definitely can't wait to check them out. Are those women's or men's? You know, they got to be men's. If they're an 8, there's no way they're women's. They would not have fit my foot. Jennifer Hayes. Good morning. Was waking up. Slow start for a Monday. You've been up for like an hour, Tio. It's not a slow start. You know, my hands are so dry and I'm all out of lotion on my desk, which I don't like because I always end up putting lotion on by the end of the show. And I ran out. I had to throw my bottle out the other day. You know that Watkins lotion I use as a prop a lot? It's empty. Empty. Had to go away. Well, I think that might be it, folks. I need to cancel that Prairie. Or I don't know. It didn't take it. Must not have taken down. I probably should just close that. I don't have enough stuff. All right, I'm just typing the word granola in here. All right, G1. I got to go check and see if I got granola in that tote because I'm going to pull it out and eat it because I really like that pumpkin granola I bought. I know it's a squirrel moment. And what else have I got going for today? I usually wrap up telling you guys what I'm doing. Oh, I do have 2 items here I have to ship that were from my the Etsy store that I don't share. I did have 2 sales from there. Actually, I had 3 sales. One of them I've already shipped, and then I got to do the other one. And then, I wanted to tell you what I sold on Friday because I didn't go live Friday. Let me just tell you what I sold Friday. Let me tell you all about it. And let me share my screen. So you can see, this is what you missed out on. Okay, so I sold this you get to see people's names. You don't see addresses though, do you? No. So I sold this, you get to see tracking numbers. Maybe I shouldn't be showing you this. Don't use that tracking number to stalk Cassandra. I sold this planner, a faith planner, these Pond's towelettes, $14.88, a sticker book for $19.88, and I think you guys were with me when I sold the pooperoos. So that's probably, I must have sold something from another platform. Was it Macari? Oh, I think I had a Macari. Now, you guys were with me when I did Macari. I don't know. Whatever. You probably don't really care. But I did sell. I had four packages went out. It was nothing big. No big deals. It was like, I was like, thank gosh I wasn't live. It would have been very disappointing. You guys would have been like, that's how you sold, Tamara? Oh yeah, that pen. I showed you that pen. That's what I got on Macari. I'm waiting for that to be delivered. You're a 10 women too? Yes, yes. You know, the bigger your foot, the bigger your heart for women. So if you have a big foot, you got a big heart. Yeah, I think those shoes are going to fit me. I think those might be really good. My mother-in-law gave me a pair of hers. I'm going to have to compare them because I think hers may have been a little snug on my foot. So I'm going to double check. But yeah, I think I might keep those for myself. It's funny because I asked my husband if he wanted them because I thought they would fit him, but they won't fit him if they're fitting me. Interesting. They look a lot bigger than what they felt like. Well, that's it. I don't know if I'll be live on Wednesday. It all depends on how many orders I have. If I have a large amount of orders, I'll go live. If I don't have a lot, I'm not going to go live. I'm going to pack them on Tuesday, have my husband bring them so I can go shopping with my mom on Wednesday because she can't go. Our normal shopping day is Tuesdays, but she has an appointment to get her hair cut. So we're going to go instead on a Wednesday. And then again, if the weather is good on Friday, then I probably won't be going live on Friday. Probably going to change the summer schedule from now on. Will no longer be Friday shows because that is my garage sale day. I got to hit my garage sales. I'm so excited. Our season is so short here for garage sales that I got to go out and do them when I can. And as you know, the early bird gets the worm. I am still live. You mean you left me? Alan? I got your name. Yeah, but I'm wrapping stuff up. And I've been live for 2.5 hours. I feel like Mondays are always this long because I usually have the most amount of stuff to package on a Monday. And I usually have all weekend stuff to talk to you guys about. And I didn't even go live on Friday. So I had Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday thoughts to share with everybody. Hey, Nana. Stopping by for a bit. Well, we are wrapping things up, Nana. So you stopped in just in time to say hello and then pop off to the next show that you can find. I know, where has the morning gone? Where has it gone? I wanted to go live at 8 this morning, but I had scheduled it for 8:30. So I had to find something to do for a half hour. So I played with my green screen and set that up and played around with the backgrounds and all that. So if you want to see what my green screen looks like, when this is done, go to the beginning of the show and you'll be able to see the green screen because I was using the green screen at the beginning for like 5 minutes. So I'll probably use that when I'm doing just something where I'm talking to you guys, or like if I'm going to be doing pre-recording, I'm like I do my scavenger hunt videos, which I'm behind again. Oh gosh. Those are so sporadic, aren't they? The scavenger hunt videos, and it puts me down here in the corner. I'll probably start using that in the background of when I do that. That'll be fun. Garage sale day. I love garage selling. Gosh, I love garage sales. All right, I'm just looking over here just to double check something, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna hang up, and we're gonna be done. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great week. I may or may not even talk to you again the rest of the week if I don't go live again. I don't know. I have to put out some pre-recorded videos, though. And I have my travel time chit-chat. Those are always good to listen to, my travel time chit-chat. If you want to just listen to me babble and not have to look at me because you're listening, taking pictures, or whatever, like you can have me just as audio only and have me even blocked because you got the eBay listing page up. If you ever want a playlist to listen, those are good because you don't have to look at me because I'm just driving a car staring at the road. So there's nothing to see there. All right. Have a great week. I'm finally going to say goodbye. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping.